guys, Monika here, and welcome to Abyssal Gaming. We're playing some Doki Doki Literature Club with Chris O'Master and B-Man1337. Now take it away, Chris and Brady.
Thanks, Monika.
No problem. Anyways, let's get past Monika.
Okay. We're doing homework.
Well, it's club work, so it's voluntary homework.
Okay. Oh, right.
So essentially think of what that word would go into and just start connecting them into like a sentence or whatever just pops into your head sort of thing. That's what I did.
Well,
I always got Sayori every time. Until the next playthrough, which then it changed my perspective on things.
Well, Heaven Sent is one of my favourite Doctor Who episodes, so let's go with that.
Heaven sent the Heaven sent the Starscape, the Entropy, the Judgment, the Damn. What did the Heaven send? What did the Heaven send you? That's what I'm sort of saying. Go with.
Okay, Heaven Sent. Actually, you know what? Let's just theme this after the episode Heaven Sent of Doctor Who. So, Judgment.
If you base this off Doctor Who, you're gonna just get Yuri.
I don't know. Agonizing.
Heaven sent judgment in agonizing. Pain. The pain brought
Prayer.
I pray that our meager, our unrestrained, I pray the kitty. I pray
At this point,
the bliss of.
At this point, I'm just connecting all different words together.
I pray the bliss of ambient, of grief, of hurt, of chopping dark, of grief. I pray the ambient grief of warmth.
At this point, I'm just going for a mishmash of...
Brings us the flower of anime of explosion upon while we are
infinite balanced as all things should be.
I don't know where this is going. It feels like there's no connection between what
Please tell me this actually generates a full poem for us.
No, it does not generate a poem. I'm trying to make the poem.
Oh.
And this is becoming very hard.
Are you writing these down then, or?
No.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you click?
Wrath?
Wrath. It helps the
atone.
It helps to atone for
a promise.
A promise made on in a secretive universe. This is where a new sentence will start. Eternity. Eternity. It is extraordinary, and the
rose.
And the rose of eternity is
time.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop. Where are your parents?
I'm interested to see what this becomes.
Hi again, Chris. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Don't worry. I have a
I'm only
feeling
talking
I
like
could
this because
have
club hasn't
escaped.
begun.
This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my words. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Chris. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, Babaka. And last year, too.
Is every, like, sentence gonna end with, like, Babaka?
Babaka. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Babaka. Natsuki! You certainly have a big mouth for someone with their manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga.
Manga is literature!
It is. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys! Chris always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
Since when do I do that?
How dependable.
Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be just a little jealous. How come you and Chris can become good friends too?
Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? What? Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori. No, wait, that's Yuri still. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, Sayori seems to be the dick out of the group, if anything.
Airhead.
Yeah, I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation.
Cinnamon bun.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so it's a nice gesture from you. It's a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
You reaches the bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy.
It's the Holy Bible.
It's a short read. It's the Holy Bible. So it should keep your attention even... It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read.
Yeah, it's got murder, rape, death, destruction.
Excuse me, mister. My country ain't the one with blasphemy walls. Here, you might want to shut your trap on that, man. You might get arrested. Your country's got them blasphemy...
Well, I thought your country had freedom of speech.
Yeah, we do.
Except when it comes to Christianity.
No, we still have freedom of speech on that.
Okay.
All I know is that people are arrested for speaking about certain religions in your country.
I don't think so.
No, I've seen it. It's happened.
Okay.
It's mostly for Twitter postings, though. We could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picks
just got
out
me
books
cute,
she
big
thinks
boy?
I like, despite me not reading much. Oh, God.
History. It's the bottom line.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
Return.
There we go. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to tick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book.
Stop using that voice. It's my normal voice, Sayori. That's their conversation in the corner.
I can't help but notice an intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Where did I leave that hentai?
Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I signed to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by... How am I supposed to occupy with myself literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of that book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival's our only chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. By the way, this is a whispery voice. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
It's a lot better.
It's kind of hard to do a whispering voice.
This is meant to be booming.
You know. No, it's not supposed to be booming, it's just whisper.
Yeah.
Because it's a personal conversation, not club related. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we came up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event.
Amen to that.
So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sorry's taking this really seriously. It's rare to see her so deliberating. Like, wait, is it deliberating?
Deliberating, yeah.
Okay, never seen that word. I've seen deliberate, but not deliberating.
That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind?
Pizza.
Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Just here's Natsuki in the background. Did somebody say cupcakes?
Cupcakes, Mom. She just comes in with like a giant tray of cupcakes.
Boom! Cupcakes, motherfucker! Good thinking! Natsuki would love to do that. You're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes! That works out perfectly.
No, you gotta sing it because it has the little dash at the end.
That works out perfectly. I didn't know that was supposed to be sung.
It's like meant to be sort of more eccentric, I think. Or like spread out.
I haven't seen that often, stuff like that. Oh well. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori's still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up laying her in on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! Open my eyes to find Sayori's face smiling in my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. It's a literature club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime.
No! No! No!
No! You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
The fact that I haven't died yet means that, you're doing some sort of job. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days in this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I know it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, still sticking out all over the place. I'm just doing like a Sherlock. It's like doing the Sherlock thing.
Ah.
I run my fingertips through the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. You really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fool you on that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
You meanie.
And you don't even try keeping your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button up her blazer from the top. Once you see how
From the
much
bottom.
better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh god.
Yay.
Yay, first seed.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Huh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid.
Actually, that one should be Babaka. Anyways.
Yeah.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this.
I just realised her buttons are like undone on their actual shirt themselves. like itself as well, not just her blazer. What the fuck?
Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. A button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever button it out, if you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look so much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Problem is with the design, there's not buttons going up to her chest. It only goes
Actually,
up to
there
her
is, because though up there it'll fold back in.
Oh, right.
Up there.
Okay. Huh. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
Whee! So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
Well, what kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then I wouldn't be able to. Then he wouldn't even let you do things. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
So, stop saying these embarrassing things.
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Yeah, childhood best friends, it never works out romantically. But anyway, focus on
From what I
trying
remember in like anime, it always works out.
No, actually, most of the time it doesn't. Because that's the whole point of the love triangle, is that, character finds, someone in a relation to be in a relationship with, and the childhood best friend is like ultra jealous and all that, And that's like the love triangle sort of thing.
Yeah, well, whenever I watch stuff, I always remember that the childhood friend always like won out. I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe I just watch different kinds of anime than you. Oh well. Anyways.
Anyway, let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, and hi Chaz again, playing
Just Cause 3.
It's a deal. I actually want to know if that comes up in the fucking OBS. I hope it does.
Well, if it doesn't, we'll just paste it in there with like derpy crayon or something. I don't know.
No.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing that again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes, and I thought I was the king of sarcasm.
Okay, everyone.
Monika suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Yay! Chris, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I found to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trolls away to retrieve her poem.
Trolls away. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done one of these before.
Well, now that... Oh, wait. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone... I can't wait!
Wait, 4 girls, 1 guy, that's 5 of us, meaning you can't really pair up in this situation. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically calls out their poem. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, let's just go top to bottom, shall we?
Alright.
Does the order that you pick these affect anything?
I don't know. I usually do it in a certain order, which, I don't know if it does affect it.
Should we go Tsundere first then? Or leave Tsundere to
Sure.
last? Okay, Tsundere first. I told Natsuki I'm interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first.
Chris, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh?
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this?
Well, I guess she hates it, so I guess
Do you
we're
think
not
I'm
gonna-
do you think I'm a stupid babaka?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but like, at least I put some effort in.
At least Brady put some effort in.
Yeah, we should all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyways. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Eagles could fly.
Eagles
Could...
Oh,
you're
I
gonna
thought
read
I was reading these out. I guess I am? Okay. Because, these are supposed to be in the girls' voices, I guess.
it? Okay.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, but people can try. And that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest,
Baka.
Babaka.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Chris?
Oh yeah, so I thought that was you for a second. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm used to like Phoenix, right, where like Phoenix's like
Objection!
dialogue is in balloon and that, you know.
Yeah. No, this is all in the same. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. What was the meaning of this poem, Chris?
The fact that, you know, animals just do things where people try.
Kind of. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling, like in the last line.
So you did. I guess that more went into that than I realised.
That's what it means to be a pro. That's my Monika impression. I'm. I'm glad you learned something, Babaka. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I'm still in your grade. Just remember that. We're all 18 here.
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Yeah, I think it's like officially that everybody, like the lowest age is 18.
Right. Who next?
Who do you want to show it to next?
Let's go childhood best friend.
And I always went Monika first, to be honest, but that's because of club leader. I was like, oh, you know, might as well. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Chris! Okay, so you're on the Sayori path.
Oh, okay. Great, the path I didn't want to be on.
This is so good, Chris! I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer!
Sayori, I didn't write anything. I just joined 20 words together.
And then Brady tried to speak them out.
You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Once you have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez, I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you just don't like it because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Chris poem.
It's a crisp poem.
Actually, I think the childhood best friend fits as like the main heroine anyways, because they're the first person you meet.
Yeah.
While usually in the ones where they lose out, they're like the third or second person you meet, like for the girls.
True, yeah, actually.
Anyways, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
Yay!
You're super weird, Sayori. Did I hear fucking like,
You heard my phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute that. Sorry, just give me a second. There we go. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Does you mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in this club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Chris. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
Yeah, I am.
Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only real good people do.
Yeah, well, I came here for, cupcakes, and then you gave me the puppy dog eyes, all four of you, so I couldn't really say no. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
I forgot we gotta read all these poems as well.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds and it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you, too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
I actually quite like that one. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit?
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put this? It sounded just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
That was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah. But next time I won't... Oh, sorry, that's you. Yeah.
But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I look forward to it. I bet it's going to be about eggs and bacon. Alright, who do you want next?
You choose. It is your story, sir.
Well, just try Monika.
Hey, Monika, hey, man. Hi, Chris. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Yeah, I've got one. Can we stop anything dark from happening in this club room? That'd be great.
Well, the lights are on, silly.
Yeah, just give it time.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but here I go.
Don't worry, Chris. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand over the poem.
I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
And that's how you confirm you're on Sayori's path.
Oh,
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Are you rubbing the mouse on her breast?
No, oh god, I didn't realise that. I've just got the mouse in my hand, and I'm sort of just moving it in my hand, waiting for you to finish it before clicking.
Oh.
I really hope the mouse is in the recording.
Well, it should be above because I see your mouse, not the game mouse. Anyways, who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying to say different things a lot. Wow, I can't speak today. It could take me a while before I feel more comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you.
You know, like in like TED Talks or stuff like that, people will have like a clicker. That's what I've got my mouse as right now. It's just more of a clicker than anything.
Yeah. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be that good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That's because I have to sound confident.
You get back to that voice.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Oh, let's read it then. Oh god, it's like more.
It's a scrolling one. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole with infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular now. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Ah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other.
I just realised that's a fucking breaking the fourth wall poem, isn't it?
There's a what?
That was a breaking the fourth wall poem. The hole isn't a hole in the wall. The hole is the fourth wall. Oh, God.
Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
And last but not least, it's Yuri. ... As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Well, what was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face.
It's gonna hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Huh? That's... I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that.
Hey, Chaz again. Actually, this is the perfect opportunity to see if it's an OBS. I don't think it is. I'm not sure. I might not caught it on time.
I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces a finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is possibly the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Just in there in the storeroom baking.
Baka 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 baka. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
You know how like popcorn pops when you cook it? It's just that, but instead of the pop itself,
Natsuki's popcorn.
Baka-Corn.
Baka-Corn. Baka-Corn?
I don't know.
Baka. It's fine. Oh wait, that's you.
I'm not sure if Yuri's apologising to herself, to me, Otanasuki. If you don't mind, can I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if a rare opportunity to see her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't it supposed to be a literature club after all?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms. Is that calms?
Yeah, that's the start of a sentence, I think.
Oh, calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. I'd say I couldn't read that one word.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I think your handwriting is very pretty.
That's a relief.
I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Chris.
Really? I totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over. Oh. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
What is this voice?
And soon to be left with nothing.
Oh god. Just like my tear ducts, I'm gonna be running out of them soon, I think. Oh, I can't even read if it's mine or not.
It's yours.
A lot more Solomon putting it in that way. Solemn. Why couldn't I read that? Solemn is a... I don't know, it's something to do with Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I know it's not to do with Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's an important Yu-Gi-Oh! Card called Solemn.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really.
She's just back to my normal.
Yours was impressive too, so...
Funny thing, I could possibly learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Chris.
Me too. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It's a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're just being nice.
Uncomfortable stares. Uncomfortable stare.
Don't remind me about that. Oh, Blue Bourbon. Blue Bourbon.
Everybody just starts looking at you after poem, just like, what the fuck is this? Uncomfortable stare.
I fucking died when that happened. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh.
Although I don't think that one was actually Bo Burnham. His is prolonged eye contact.
Oh, it was. Fuck. Then what was uncomfortable stares then?
I just think it's a common internet thing.
Oh right. I thought you were referencing prolonged eye contact. Yeah, actually, yeah. Prolonged eye contact makes sound.
Uncomfortable stare.
Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting, and my eyes land on Yuri and Suki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Suki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri's smiles sadly.
Huh. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism?
I thought the idea was to just, you know, if you wanted Natsuki's sort of thing, you'd put more cute stuff into it.
Yes, you do. I'm not cute!
Oh, wait, no, tsundere, so you have to do the opposite of what she says, but you know what she means.
Mm-hmm. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Chris did, too.
Baka.
Baka. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all... Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long establishing style. I don't expect it to change anytime. Yes, of course, I saw something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Chris liked my poems too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our...
What's this music? It's actually quite good.
That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Chris appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice? Are you that full of yourself, Babaka? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Chris started showing up.
What?
Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I have to say them both at the same time. I don't like fighting guys.
Does she like fighting gals then, or? Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if just to notice I was suddenly standing there.
Chris! She's just trying to make she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Babaka. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to...
I just want to see a popcorn machine just with Babaka spilling out into a
Babaka. Babaka. Help me explain that to her, Chris. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only limiting your... It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Chris? Well.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, God.
What is your choice, sir? What do you choose? What do you choose, Babaka?
So, overall,
what do you
I
choose,
think
Chris?
my favourite character is actually Yuri, I would actually say.
Yeah, you love the WWE wrestler voice? That pops up whenever she gets overly heated?
But for the joke, I kind of want to... Maybe Natsuki for the...
I'm surprised you're not just like, help me, I don't want to be this.
And then, I'm guessing Sayori, that gives me more points down her... Am I completely locked into Sayori at this point, then?
I don't know, I think so.
Right. So this basically does nothing except for just the immediate plot, basically.
No, I think it does change some things.
Oh no, I don't know what to do.
What would you do naturally? Who would you say is better, or would you just try to avoid...
Natsuki? Wait, what? I swear I...
No, just keep going.
Oh. So I said to Yuri.
No, wait, this was a shy one.
Just list that I can't bring myself to say anything to Sayori?
Eh?
Yeah. Everyone's fine is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Chris? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. Babaka. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up bitch she's be.
Wow, you made that even worse.
She would never! It's your immaturity that's my upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself?
Yeah, shit.
This is exactly why nobody likes you. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, Yuri's name, they're amazing because there's so many feelings just with just a few words. and Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented.
Oh god.
So why are we fighting? Because
Pepsi
Baka?
haven't released their, world-saving commercial
Baka?
yet.
Because Babaka? Well... Also... Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Wait, did you know that was actually going to be said?
Yes.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with the bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes up. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I have an amazing voice for it too. And I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Ah!
Nah, it's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own.
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says.
Mr. President? Sorry.
If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Except, I've already got that.
Okay, everyone! It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was lots of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Baka.
Baka.
Chris, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! Totally radical! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow! And maybe you learned something from you too. So your poems will turn out even better!
I think to myself. ... Did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? When you like, that means I could at least do a better job impersonating those I want to impress, I know to myself with a newfound determination.
Chris! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It true's been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just want to know your opinion, that's all. I can see why they would make good friends with you.
You know, Chris, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, let's just see what comes. Let's just see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. And ending it here again.
You scum! You best like my poem. Also, you best like this video. And make sure to click that bell icon for more.